All right guys, in this video you're gonna see me do the progress on the pace car. The video is pretty long. There's a lot to try to fit in one video, and I did the best I can. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you stick around till the end. Last video you guys said you don't mind long videos. Well, this one's really long, so maybe wait till you have time to sit down and eat or something and just watch it. And let me know in the comments what you think so far of the pace car and the progress that I did, and if you like the mods that I did, or you think I should have went back to original. So hope you like the video, and here it is. Back to the rear end, got one quad shock bracket ground off. If you've done this before, it's not very fun. I don't know if there's a faster way, but I started off with this guy and I ground down the rest of that and that, but it turned out pretty good. Probably a faster way, but like I said, it's my first time. So we're gonna get this side off. It'll clean the rear end up a lot better, and then bring it to sandblast. All right guys, I got the parts back from Dan getting stripped. So you can see what they look like now. I'm gonna clean them in the solvent tank and then bring them to my buddy to get blasted. She'll take a good look. You'll see how clean they look when I'm done.
I got a full load today, so they're in two different spots.
Good day.
Parts are starting to roll in, boys. Gonna get her done. All right guys, we got the case back from Vapor Honing. This is for the transmission. And then the rack and pinion, which we're gonna paint from here over because this is steel. You can see the little pits from the rust. But look at the case, dude. This is bare aluminum, and like I said, this is not painted. Now that's clean. So we're gonna be getting that back to Dan so he can get it back together. That should look awesome. Then we got some bolts in the mail. Bell housing bolts, ARP, valve cover bolts, oil pan bolts from China. So you don't gotta clean them and they'll look good longer. And then obviously we opened that last week, the pulleys and stuff. I got a new Speedo cable. And then over here, you guys just seen the mail call. Well, now it is my lunch break, and I am very anxious to see everything that came. So we're about to open it up together. Gonna start with the louvers. You can probably already see it's louvers. So I've been waiting to open these for a couple days. Found these on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy sold me pretty cheap because it's missing the mounting hardware, so I'm gonna have to make something, or have one of you guys help me out, and maybe somebody has some stuff off theirs or a parts card. So either way, we'll figure it out. Couldn't pass them up because you don't see these come up for sale often. Pretty good shape. Might have to have them powder coated, I'm not sure. But as you can tell, they're pretty nice. So we're going to be throwing those on. And then I literally don't know what this other stuff is, so we're just going to see as we go. have so much in the mail for this car that about every day there's going to be this many. And let me know in the comments if you like box openings or you just rather have me show the parts on the desk. Trans cross member. That'll look awesome against the black floor. And once this car is done, we're basically going to do it all over again with the 82. But the 82, we're trying to keep it original. So it'll be more cleaning than buying, I think. We'll see though. Rear shocks. See if they're red. I'm trying to get everything redder than you. I picked these shocks because they're red. And they're red. Conies. I don't know how to say it. Coney 1. The back ones weren't bad, but like I said, we're doing everything red, and I kind of want everything brand new on this car. So we got those. Still don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. Forgot what it feels like being a kid on Christmas. Huh? Diff cover for the rear end we're building. That looks good. I almost went cheap and tried the Amazon one for $100, but then I manned up and just got the Ford Racing. We all probably know what this one is. Brand new radiator. So that'll look good. It came with that oversized radiator when I bought the car, but the hose fittings are bigger than factory, so you got to use crappy universal hoses, and they look like crap. So I bought that one, and I might use that other radiator for a different project. I don't know yet. And this one's the MSD to make the tack work. Remember when I bought the car, the tack didn't work. When my brother said when you have a 6AL in that body style, you need this adapter. So that'll get the tack to work. Things in this one. Oh, so this is the rear end kit. So this is the drums, 5-lug drums. I don't even want to open it, but this is the 5-lug drums, and then those will be the axles. Because we're converting to 5-lug for these. So we're not going to open this one because it's just axles. And these bad boys. The wheels. Some will hate it, some will love it. I've had mixed feelings, and I said go for it. I was gonna make you guys wait to see them on the car, but I'll just show you guys. Since the last episode ended so abruptly, I'll show you guys the wheels. Ooh, look at those babies. Those will look good on there. So that's what we went with, and that's why we had to do a 5-low conversion. So let me know if you like them or you hate them. So we're gonna run these out to my buddy here in a couple hours, order some tires. I don't know what I'm going with yet. Usually I do drag radials, but this car I'm not gonna really drag race. Like I'll screw around with it when it's done, but we're not gonna go to the track. In my opinion, it doesn't make a lot of power to need drag radials. So I think we're gonna do like a street tire all the way around, like a Nitto or something, maybe a Toyo. We'll see, but there's a little box opening for today, and let's keep moving on and get these parts in. Well guys, it's currently Friday, another Friday of the build, and landing here at Symes Wheel and Tire. Hit me up, got my tires done already. There they are outside, all fresh. If you need anything for your hot rod or regular daily driver, hit them up. The actual owner will work on your car so you know that it's the best quality, you know. Small little shop. Those are the babies. Load them up. All right guys, a little update. Got the motor off the engine stand. Got the new water pump on, new bolts, harmonic balancer. I was gonna put the bow housing on, but I think I'm gonna wait for the transmission. Sometimes it's easier to do it one way or the other. Reinstalled the clutch. We're just gonna reuse that one. It looked pretty much brand new. This thing's not gonna make enough power to need an aftermarket. Car's sitting here. We got the aluminum drive shaft here. I haven't opened yet. Kind of anxious to open it actually. And then today we knocked the bushings out of the K-member. I was gonna order a brand new one, and then I remembered that rack and pinion's like a special early run year. They stopped making it in the middle of '79, and I know that it clears the motor and stuff with this K-member, so we stripped it down, pressure washed it, and now we're gonna bring it to sandblast and powder coat. Got the wheels back, as you guys seen here a little bit ago. I set one by the car so we could kind of see what it looked like. So obviously there's nothing to bolt it to, but looks pretty good. I think it'll look pretty good on there. Then we got these louvers. I was gonna put them on, but I'm gonna have the windows tinted, and the tinter would probably get pissed if I put that on before I had him tint it. So that's a little update. We're going to pick the rear end up right now. I just got it braced, and he's done. So we're gonna go pick that up, and that's about where we're at. My sway bars and stuff are at powder coat getting red, the brackets matte black. So this week, I think we will start putting this thing together. So we might have a car by the end of the week, I'm hoping. No promises, but if everything goes smooth, this thing will be running again. So let's bring that K-member to powder coat, drop off the transmission with Dan so we can start putting that together. He got parts ordered last week. So stuff's finally rolling on this thing. So let's go. Well guys, we're back out at the same junkyard that I cut the roof off for the 82. I've known about a pace car that's been out here for a few years, more than a few years, a very long time. It's been really picked over, but since I have a pace car now, I might just buy the whole car for a parts car. I'm not sure if they have a title for it. They have a title for some stuff, but not everything, I think. So if I buy with no title, obviously it's a parts car forever. But if they have a title, maybe we'll resurrect it, I don't know how to say it, sometime. since I have all these parts cars now, but we're coming out here to look at it quick and maybe we'll strike a deal. So I figured I'd film it and show you guys and see what you guys think. There's the car that we cut the top off of. And then come over here and we have the pace car. And a lot of you right away will say what I said and say that it's not because of the bumper. Well, that's the first thing I seen too, but this car was hit in the front before and they replaced some stuff. I think they went cheap and put an 79 through 81 bumper on it because the VIN, as you can see, 4.8, so it is a pace car VIN. And like I said, has all the trim, spoiler. And it does have other stuff in it, like this, where the plaque used to be. Somebody got it, beat me to it. Recaro seats, sunroof, black interior. So it is a pace car. It's just been hit in the front. So it's kind of rusty. Like I said, it's been out here at least 10 years. So they're not asking too much for it. So I told them I want to come see it one more time to see if there's any parts left on it that would make it worth my time and money, I guess. So here it is. Sad to see them like this. I know pace cars aren't too rare. There's, I think, 10,500-ish. But when most of them are like this, they're pretty rare nowadays, I guess. So, kind of want to get this into my collection, even if it is a parts car. Hasn't been on the road since 92. So, maybe we'll strike a deal. Let's see. Alright guys, as you've seen in the previous clip, I checked out the rest of the pace car, threw them an offer, they accepted it, and then it rained a lot the next day after they accepted it, so we called and said wait a few days. It's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I called them today, they said come get it. So I'm going to get it, and we're just going to bring it down to my dad's because I don't want it sitting up here. It's just a parts car. There's not a lot of parts left on it, but it's still a pace car, so gotta snag them up when you see them. So we're gonna go get that right now and bring it down to my dad's. Picked the hottest day to do this. It's like 97 right now. Pretty humid out. But he just went up to pick it up. Just waiting up here. Daughter's with. She said that she's gonna video him putting it on for us. She wants to help. She gets a kick out of stuff. You gonna video it? Yeah. Alright, get your shoes on. Now stay there, okay?
Okay. stressed about stories. There's kids in there. Really? Gee!
Not all the way. Probably put it in the middle of the axle. Right for that right now.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah, I see they got
Oh. Okay, I don't know if this is going good or not.
Oh, she got a helicopter. Now I got another pace car. Time to bring it to my dad so he can be all happy I brought him another car. Oh man. We'll go around it when we get to my dad's. Alright guys, we got her unloaded. I said I'd go around it quick. I think we did earlier in the video at the junkyard, but it's not a lot of parts left on it. But there still is some, like I got the battery tray that has D9 on it. So it's number matching for my other one. And then license plate bracket. Door panels, I'm gonna have to take them off because I need the rods because my pace car doesn't lock because the rods are gone. And then speedo clusters, D9, steering wheel, console. There's still some money in here. And black interior if I want to switch my high school car to black instead of red. So just stuff like that. Another shit box. Spoiler, that's worth money. I want that. 73. I don't think you guys seen this unless you watched my parts video. But yeah, here's my Mustang graveyard. It's gonna keep growing. It's easier to do that. It's way cheaper to buy this and start getting parts off and then buying individual parts either on eBay or going to the junkyard. Just come out here and grab what I need. So there she is, boys. And for the ones that missed it, yes, the bumper's off an 81 or 79. It's been in a front end collision. And just so you guys know, at 48 means it's a pace car. You can look it up. So it's a real pace car, but the front end's been hit before. That's probably why there's no stickers, because they probably had to paint it. So there she is, sitting by her brother now. Well guys, I had to take the cherry picker off the engine, so it's just sitting there for a marketplace score. So I'm leaving the shop an hour early to go get this. I'm gonna show you a little bit of flipping, make easy money, helps you. So I wasn't gonna do brakes on this. A guy local has some 03, 04 Cobra brakes, front and rear, for 800 bucks. I offered him 600, he said no, he's firm at 8. He wanted 850, he went down to 8. And I wasn't gonna do it. I said that's another $1,000 bucks, because by the time I get those and lines and spindles and everything, it's gonna be $1,000 plus. I said no, but now this score I just found for $50, I'm gonna sell for about $1,000. So watch how you do these little moves. Even if you make good money at your job, this stuff's still free, easy money. So I still hustle on the side. You got to, it's easy money. So loading the cherry picker up, you'll see when we get there what I found. Got it loaded. So it's a 351 Cleveland, 4-barrel heads. The other one's down there, dated 1970, so it's the one everyone wants. It's the heads that you make fake Boss 302s, or just put them on your 351, make it a 4-barrel. So those were worth it just to come anyway. Well, I ended up buying the Cobra brakes from the guy here in town. Rear pads, rear e-brake cables for the going drums to discs, and brand new 0304 calipers with brackets. We're gonna paint them though, I don't like the red. But literally brand new. Never used. So these would be nice to have on there since everything else in the car is basically new now. So I think the calipers are used in the back, I don't know. But there's those. And I got spindles coming off a 2001 GT, same spindles in the front. And then came with drilled and slotted rotors. And then the back will just be slotted. They look a little crusty, but they've never been used. So they'll shine up right away. So more parts. Now it's a complete car. We did everything. So we're gonna throw these on once the K-member's done at powder coat and the spindles arrive, which I ordered them yesterday, so they should come pretty quick. And I got universal brackets for the 8.8 for the calipers. So we'll be getting those on. All right, guys. It's currently Friday. I'm just checking back in on that flip that I was telling you about. I try to educate myself on as much things as I can to do stuff like that. Some people's junk is another man's treasure. When it comes to engine parts and stuff like that, anything from the 70s and 60s is very desirable, early 70s. And that was in 1970, so very desirable numbers. Had water pump and everything. Paid $50. And today I sold it for my asking price, $450. So $400 come up, help pay for the brakes. If I can get them out, $450. And that's what I was telling you about. So I paid $800 for the brakes. I just profited $400, so now we're only $400 into the brakes. So it's stuff like that, and you could educate yourself on 100 things and find a deal every single day if you really want it. You just gotta educate yourself on a bunch of things, search marketplace every day, have money to spend to make money, and yeah, you can do that all the time. I try to do it as much as possible, but I'm so busy that it's hard for me now. But it is a nice little come up. I had it listed for 2 days. The guy that bought it, I actually know him, but he said he would have bought it the same day that he's seen it listed. But I'm a little rusty. I haven't flipped stuff for a few months, and I didn't put keywords like Mustang and Mach 1 or Bronco in it, so he didn't see it for a few days. But I knew what it was worth. The person that sold it to me didn't. They were happy with what I gave them. That was what they wanted. So they're happy, I'm happy, and he's happy. So probably could have got more for it. It literally would have sold for $1,000 if it was a 4-valve head, or a 4-barrel head, I should say. 4V is Ventura, so they're actually 2 Ventura heads, which the picture I got, I thought they were 4, and I got there and seen it was 2. But so that last scene, I said they're 4-barrel heads, they're actually 2 barrels, so that's why it was only $400 profit instead of $1,000. So, but anyways, had to throw that in there for you guys. Anyone can flip stuff, so you can't complain that you don't have gas money. You can flip stuff for $200 every week if you actually tried. So, little rant, but let's keep moving on with the pace car. Alright guys, we got a few more box openings. More parts came. So we'll start with the small one. Heaviest one. Coil springs for the front and back. We're only going to use the back ones because we have coilovers for the front. So I'll show you. I was telling you we went red with everything. I haven't installed the subframes yet. Match is pretty good. So that'll look good. So that's that one. And then this one just came. This one's on back order. I almost canceled it. There's that. The gas tank. So that showed up. Looks pretty nice. A lot better than the other one. Then the last one. Told you guys I was getting an aluminum drive shaft because I didn't want to paint the original one. So that's that. Looks pretty good. That'll look good against the gloss black floor for sure. So, but today, I was going to wait for all the parts to get here all brand new and lay them out, but I want this car done as soon as I can. So we're going to install the gas tank today and see how it fits. And then the way the motor's done, the K-member is supposed to be done from powder coat either today or tomorrow. So we'll get the K-member in, the front suspension, and then get the motor in probably, put the trans in later. So that's where we're at so far. It's coming together pretty slow. You got a lot of people have to come together to get a car done like this. Whether it's sandblasting, powder coat, helping put, I don't know how to shim rear end gears. I never have. I've tried. It's too tough for me. I don't have the tool to do it, that cheater tool. So I have to get a buddy to help me with that. And it's just a lot of people have to come together and work together to get it done as fast as you can. Usually when you do a car to this extent, it's like a year project or at least, and I'm trying to do it in a couple weeks. So that's where we're at. We're gonna put the gas tank in and see how it looks. Third time I'm working on getting the paint off these inner liners. This is after I used some acid on them. I don't know if it's discolored or I gotta hit it a little harder, but if you ever do a paint job, take these out or tape them off. So it's pretty annoying trying to get this stuff off. It looks like crap too. So I'm gonna keep trying. If I told you how many hours I have into getting the overspray off these, you'd shit. But, and then the gas tank cover, I just got that cleaned. That had all that rust protectant on it. That turned out pretty good. The reason I saved this stuff, since it's a low mileage car, see that D9? That means 79. So this is numbers matching to the car. Same with those, they have the same numbers on these. Older cars, they number every single part on them by year. Then you know if they were ever hit in an accident or something. See if I can find the number on these ones. I know I seen it on this one. Yeah, right here. See the D9? So these are original to that car. So I could just run to the junkyard down the road and get different ones, but these are original to the car. I know this has numbers somewhere, but just can't find them at the moment. Yeah, right there. D9. So that's the reason I'm spending hours cleaning these. So I'm gonna keep going at it. I have the toughest hose or nozzle on the pressure washer, so we're gonna keep getting at it. Well, got the tank in. That was a chore by myself. The stupid plastic piece that I'm saving was a nightmare to get on there. And if you seen from the previous video of taking it off, this thing was bowed down from the dent. Since it's been like that so long, I have this block in here and we're heating it up really hot and then we're spraying it really cold quick. That's how you form plastic to how it was. So with small details like this, I just take half an hour here, half an hour there, just to make it perfect, but it all adds up in how long you have into this project. And it's not fun work, but details, details, details. So I heat up the back and I heat up the front until it's really, really hot, and then you spray it with water so it gets cold fast, and you cool it all the way down. And each time you do it, it gets better and better, and eventually it'll be perfect again. So I'll show you the final result when I'm done. After a few times heating it up and cooling it down, it is pretty dang straight. So I'm gonna call that good. Could mess with it over and over and it probably won't get any better. It's pretty dang close. So today I scuffed the calipers that we just picked up so we can paint them. I'm gonna do black and then pewter on the Cobra to match the car. And then I like the brackets to match the calipers, so they're all black. So usually I'd powder coat the brackets, but I want to get these done quicker, and the paint's probably gonna be just as strong for brakes. So, but yeah, I got the gas tank all in. I cleaned this thing up so it still has the part number D9 in there. So it looks good. We're gonna run new lines. They're just hanging there for now. And I'm gonna clean up the original wire thing. But it looks pretty good. It's coming together. I like the galvanized steel look. A lot of guys would probably paint it black, but I'm gonna keep it silver. So let's get these calipers hung and get them painted. Here we are, dropping it off in powder. Clark's Custom Coatings. See what they say. Hell yeah. Said maybe even tomorrow, so it's a hell of a turnaround, but it is just gloss black, which they probably spray every day. So pretty happy. It's currently Tuesday. I told her I'm trying to install them over the weekend, so she has a few days, but still might be done tomorrow. So that's Clark's Custom Coatings if you're around the Sioux Falls area. Well, I cut and grinded the cross member that you have to. It's galvanized, so when you weld it, it's bare steel again. Well, I kind of like the goldish galvanized look, so I found paint that matches somewhat. Put a light coat on there, and now I'm gonna clear it. So it kind of gives it that little look. But granite, rubber bushings go here, then you got the thing, so you're only gonna see a little bit of it, but the bottom side, you'll see all of it. So I like how I did the gold. Looks kind of like that, you know? So we're gonna clear coat this and let it sit over the weekend. All right guys, interrupting the video. We got a hit at a car show about this guy that has a Pace Car cowl, just the plastic piece. And got his number, hit him up today, and sure enough, he said come get it. So couldn't pass up the price. Scored pretty good on it, and parts like this you gotta get whenever you can because they're starting to be very far and few in between. So got the cash, going to get it, and he lives like a half an hour from me, so let's go get some Sunday scores. Well guys, just picked it up. You can see it back there. It's in really good shape. I'm really happy. The price was awesome. So when we get home, I'll pull it out and we'll look it over together. There's no cracks or anything that I've seen, but I didn't look it over too hard because the price was so good that I just took it no matter what. So let's get home and we'll rip it out and see what it looks like. All right guys, just unloaded it. It looks rough, but it's actually the nicest one I have out of the 3 that I have. And it is from a 79 Pace Car, which I believe is the only thing they came on. You see the D9 means 79. But this one has 0 cracks. Very, very nice. No dents or anything. So it'll clean up really good. You guys seen the one that came off the Pace Car. Had all those stress cracks in it. It's been repaired a lot. This one, it hasn't been cut out like the other one I have. So this is by far the nicest one I got. So this is gonna be the one that gets painted and put on the Pace Car. So pretty good score today. All right guys, we're back at the shop. Got that all put in, looks good. You can see what I was talking about painting it. Keeps the gold look. But today, my wife has the day off. I'm too busy fixing a hail car right now, so I need to get these painted black. Powder coat's very slow, so I'm not gonna risk bringing them there. And paint works just as good. So we're gonna tape along this edge. She's coming to paint these for me since I'm busy. She likes painting, I believe, and stuff like this you can't really mess up, so it's good to practice on. So we'll tape that off, scuff it, and then seal it, paint it gloss black, and clear it. So, and then they'll match the calipers. I got them put together after we painted them. Then I got these ready. So those look good. I'm buying new wheel bearings because these ones I don't know anything about. Looks like there's sandblasted them. So everything's coming together. We'll be putting the car together here pretty quick, I believe. So yeah, she's on her way out here, and she might film a little bit. I'm not sure, but we'll see. As I thought, everything's coming at once. My brother's doing the subframe connectors right now. Look at that. Beautiful. Those are getting installed. Powder coat lady called. Got the rear end and the K member. So my buddy Troy's coming to put my gears in. I'm gonna start putting the K member in. Wife's painting the brake calipers, or the rotors for me, the centers, so they don't rust. Say hi. So she's practicing painting on those so they don't rust in the center. This is gonna get together tonight, I hope. I'll have the K member in, ready for the motor. So like I thought, everything's coming in at once. Once the K member's installed, we're gonna throw this in, and then we're waiting on the transmission. So I think we're waiting on parts for that. But it's Tuesday. I'm trying to bring this to a local car show on the weekend. So we have a ways to go.
Well, so far I can't tell if I'm messing it up, but we'll figure it out. And I have to clean them, I guess, with some, I don't even know this. It's like a free cleaner to make sure all the shit sticks to it, apparently. I don't know.
Well, late night, my brother burnt in the subframe connectors. So I'm taping it off, and I'm gonna POR the welds so they don't rust. And then I taped off the edges because when I did it, they weren't perfect. After I get that done, we're gonna go eat. My buddy Troy's coming to do the rear end. some other new parts that I got. I'm gonna get the K-member in tonight, the control arms, maybe the coilovers in the front, maybe the brakes, depends how long I get. You guys seen the wife spray the brakes, so they're about dry. So those turned out good. And then I cleared these so they don't rust. So those turned out good too. So it's coming along. All right guys, it's really late. It's almost 9 o'clock and Troy left because the local parts store delivered the bearings, but they delivered 2 of these and not the outside one. And we looked at the old one and it wasn't good enough to use. So I'm gonna get one tomorrow morning. He's gonna come back out. So hopefully that gets done tomorrow. I got these all primed or painted up like I said. So now I gotta back the red and do the red now. And I got the K-member hung up. So that looks good. So tomorrow, hopefully we get front suspension on it, ball joints, coilovers, maybe brakes. And hopefully tomorrow he gets the rear end done. And also hopefully my buddy Dan hits me up for the transmission. But so far it's all coming along. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Guys, got it in. Looks good. All right, another update. It's Thursday now. Got the rear end in. It's pretty late, didn't throw the cover on. It's gonna do that today. Gonna put the ball joints in, front suspension, brakes. Got the motor in. No transmission yet, but motor's in. So still a lot of work to do. It's Thursday morning right now. I just got here, but I have to finish the Hayo car. Hopefully I get it done before lunch and then we're gonna get everything together. Got new wheel bearings. If you guys worked on Mustangs, you know how fast this stuff goes together. So everything's brand new, ready to go, so it shouldn't be too hard. So we'll see what happens. And there it is, guys. This side's almost done. So I'm gonna have to get a shimmer in there. I didn't know that. This is for a Fox body. This is for an SN95, so you gotta have a little shim in there. So I'm gonna have to take that back apart, but we got it all mocked up. Gonna run the brake line now. This Cobra brakes look awesome. And a little size comparison for you guys quick on why you do Cobra brakes. Big difference. So, and these are heavier than hell. So, looks pretty good. I'm about to do the other side now. All I have is the ball joint on it, I believe. So, I'm gonna throw the strut in there, get that up. All right, guys, staying late on this Friday. The transmission didn't get done. My brother welded in these subframes he's seen. Well, I'm going back to paint them red now, so I just taped them all off. So we're gonna scuff them and paint them. All right, guys, got them all scuffed up. They're ready to shoot. You can see why I'm doing it is just where the burn through is from the welds. The tape keeps sticking. I'm just touching them up, and then the welds for there, spraying those, just so it looks good, doesn't rust. So let's get this sprayed and we'll see how it turns out. All right, guys, just got it done. As you can see, it looks way better. The welds aren't all full of crap. It's not gonna rust. Looks like it came like that. So, pretty happy with it. Glad I taped it off. It looks good. I gotta touch up a few spots if I get picky, but looks way better. All right, guys, another thing I'm doing, I bought these at O'Reilly's. They're pretty thick and high quality in my opinion. So I bought these patches off eBay. They're for the coat, the 1980s coat or whatever, 79, whatever. And my father-in-law and I are gonna go and stitch them in the corner like that. So they'll be in the car. I thought about doing in the middle, but I don't like how it looks. So we're gonna do the side like that, like factory 99 Cobra. It says Cobra with the horse here. I like how when you first open the door, you see it in this corner. So we're gonna go stitch them on, see how they turn out.
To make sure I'm sewing about the same spots. So hard to do something the same. I got lots of stuff here.
All right, guys, got them done. They turned out awesome. A little dirty from the trip, but I love them. I put them in the location like the Cobras, like I told you guys, so that's what they look like. So now you guys can probably all copy me, because I know what'll happen. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. There's still a lot of work left on the car, and this video is probably pretty long. I'm about to edit it. But we're gonna stop again at a random point because we're waiting on the transmission and some other stuff. So we're gonna end it here. I hope you like the build so far. Let me know in the comments anything that you like or would change. But I'm doing the best I can and how I want the car. A lot of you would probably put that in the center like I said, but then your feet get it dirty and stuff, and they're not that big to go in the center, so I liked where I put them. So anyways, hope you guys like the content so far, and I'll see you on the next one.